Well, Newport's obviously the first event since the London Games, so it's important that we have these track events. There's no track world championships scheduled at the moment, which is disappointing, and the next event scheduled after this event is going to be in Rio in 2016, so we're hoping someone fills the gap between now and then, especially for the track specialists. For myself, it's just great to be able to get a race in 2013. Obviously, I haven't been able to race on the road throughout the summer and missed the World Championships as well, so get a chance to have a race before the end of the year, and then that should hopefully bode well for the 2014 season, specifically on the road, but hopefully we'll get a track event in there at some point as well.
It is a challenge with the para-cycling calendar not being as heavily populated as the able-bodied calendar, so we need to be very creative and proactive in terms of which events are out there and what events we use to stretch and to push the guys as well. Everyone gets into the sport to race and to stand on top of podiums and to be successful and to push themselves with everything that they've got, so it's key that we give them the opportunity to do that.
Form seems to be, going into this event seems to be going pretty well. I went to Nationals, which were only 5 or 6 weeks ago now, and I broke the world record in the 1 kilometre time trial, so that's a good sort of place to be at. Saying that, we've had quite a few easy weeks after Nationals and stuff before we started our build-up work for this, as we're trying to use this as a stepping stone depending on whether there's a World Championships and stuff. So yeah, it's not a big hit out for us, but it'd be good to post some good performances against our fellow competitors.
Oh, it's great to be back on track, back in the racing field. Form's coming gradually and slowly, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see where I'm at. There's no pressure on my results. I jokingly said to someone last week that my target for the event is just to finish.
We've got an interesting combination on the women's tandem with Sophie Thornhill and Rachel James, who are a relatively new combination. We've got a few names within that group as well, so we're testing out different combinations, different palas and different stokers. So quite interesting to see where those guys are.
Yeah, we're definitely a very new tandem pairing. We've only been together 4 or 5 weeks now, not with a consistent block on the track either, but we've been clicking well together. Everything's times are coming down really quickly, and it's looking really positive for the future, definitely.
So they both bring very different things to a tandem. Rachel's trained down in Newport in Wales, so she's back on her home turf for this week.
The way things are going, it's really, really positive at the moment. Times are coming down, and there's a huge amount to work on, but it feels like there's a lot there anyway.
Sophie's ridden with a number of pilots now, so she's bringing some good experience to the game. So to all intents and purposes, Rachel's bringing a lot of firepower to the front. Sophie's doing a lot of steering from the back in terms of her experience, and they're both kind of gelling together really well.
Yeah, it's the first step, I suppose, on the way to Rio.
It's a very different event for different athletes, so we're looking to see development and some green shoots of development from certain athletes, and a reconfirmation of the form that our kind of podium level athletes have, really.